Good evening. It's Ayona Bratzdall, and I'm coming to you from the Hustlebabez podcast. So tonight, I just want to touch on my name, Hustlebabez, and where I got the name for the podcast. Well, Hustlebabez initially started out as a name of my clothing line that me and my daughters put together, and it was pretty much just women. Women, we hustle, we take care of our families. We're out in the world just trying to do us, just trying to make sure that everything is situated. Not only do we take care of our families, we take care of our friends, we take care of our coworkers. We're just nurturing people, anyway. So we also wear different hats. So I am a mother. So one hat that I wear is that I'm a mother, and I'm a mother of seven. And I'm very much a proud mother of seven. I have four boys and I have three girls. So this is one hat that I wear. I'm also a grandmother. So I have six grandchildren, which is three girls and three boys. So, and I'm also a proud grandmother. Another hat that I wear is nurse practitioner. So I am also a nurse practitioner. So that's one hat I wear. I like taking care of patients. I like working with patients. People. I'm a people person. Let's just say that I'm a people person. Another hat that I wear is I am an entrepreneur. So I am an entrepreneur and I'm a businesswoman. And this is where I have my fun. I like the concept of just networking and working with other people in order to inspire others just to follow their dreams and do things that they want to do. Because I go to work in nursing and I like that because I like taking care of patients. But when I'm wearing my hat as an entrepreneur, then that is more fun because I'm able to be creative, I'm able to be my own boss, and I'm able to do the things that I want to do. I first started out as a cosmetologist. So as a cosmetologist, I was able to make my own hours, come and go when I please. And so that just kind of stayed with me and followed me when I got into the role of being a nurse. So once I became a nurse, of course, I had to get my proper training and everything, but I didn't want to be tied down to the hospital. So that's when I decided that, hey, you know what? I'm going to be a traveler. So, like within 2 years, I was doing agency work because I had children and I wanted to enjoy being a mother and I wanted to enjoy going to games and cheerleading practice and modeling conventions. And I didn't want to be tied down with a full-time job and somebody telling me when I had to come, when I had to leave, if I can be off or if I couldn't be off. So after that, for the last probably, I say 18 years, because I've been a nurse for 20 years, I've just been doing traveling and just been doing agency, and the Lord has pretty much blessed me all this time that I have been pretty successful with that, and I have not suffered at all by not having a full-time job. So, as I was talking about Hustlebabez, so with Hustlebabez, I also have my Hustlebabez logo, and I'm just going to explain my logo. So, as you can see, with my Hustlebabez T-shirt, so my logo is a high heel shoe. We like fashion. We like to be cute. And we like standing on a pedestal. And if you look at the back of the shoe, you see what is the heel. But there's something symbolic about the heel. The heel is actually a tube of lipstick upside down with the H and B of Hustlebabez engraved into it. Because that means that, even though I'm fashionable and I'm lovely and I'm a woman, I still hustle and take care of my kids and take care of my priorities and take care of my responsibilities. So that's where the shoe comes from. So the shoe definitely does have meaning. We can work, we can be classy, we can also take care of our family. So that's where my logo comes from. So the next thing I wanted to touch on is I post a lot of memes, and it may mean one thing to you and it may mean something else to me. So I decided that sometime, that I will go on the podcast and I would explain what some of the memes mean to me. To you, it may give you a different meaning, and that's fine because, when we read something, I may read it one way and you may read it another way. But that doesn't mean that my way is the right way and your way is the wrong way. It just means that is how we are interpreting what we're reading. So my meme that I'm going to post, even though there's several on my site, the one I'm going to talk about right now is the one that say, if you know me based on who I was a year ago, you don't know me at all. My growth game is strong. Allow me to reintroduce myself. So with this, I'm saying, every year we change. So I have very much and very well changed from a lot. I had a lot of things go on last year in 2018 that I don't want to elaborate on. Some of them were good and some of them were bad. But you know what? I got up every morning and I kept going, and I have faith. So regardless of what the bad things that happen, I always think about, this is happening to me, but there's somebody else that's going through something that's even worse than what I'm going through. So I have to keep my head up, and I have to continue to move, and I have to continue to grow, and I have to continue to prosper and do what I want to do to be successful. So I didn't meet my goals because a lot of times we sit around and we know that we can do things. So we just talk about it. Like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, which has been me for a while. So I must say that I am also guilty of that. But I decided that in 2019, I was going to push forward, and I was not going to talk about it. I was going to be about it. I was going to make it happen. So this year you will see me making things happen because I am determined to make things happen. I also follow this lady called a six-figure chick, and she gives me a lot of advice and everything, things, goals to set, and how to make your business more prosperous. So I said, well, you know what? Currently I am a six-figure chick. So my goal of 2019 is to be a seven-figure chick. So that is my goal. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So what I'm saying is I am not the same Ayona that I was last year because I have grown. I have taken those experiences. I have taken the growth. I have taken the losses, and I have taken everything that came along with it. And I am putting all that together. And that's what's going to push me forward and make me stronger and make me strive for the goals that I have for this year. I have several goals for this year, but one of them is I did do that travel agency. So I am now a travel agent. So I'm able to book vacations and everything. I read a book and I found out most millionaires don't have one job. So in order to be a millionaire, I can't just sit around and say, I'm going to be a nurse practitioner. I'm going to be a nurse. I have to have income coming from several different outlets. So one of my new outlets is, of course, my travel agent business. And if you follow me, if you're my friend or whatever, you're on my page, then my first big event that I'm hosting is a women's retreat. Because like I say, my podcast is about women empowerment. So I know we work hard. We need a break. It is noted that people that travel are not as stressed. They have less illnesses and everything because they get away. They're able to free their mind. So the first thing I'm doing is this women's retreat where we're going to the mountain, and it's going to be women, and it's going to be 14 to 16 women, and we're going to be in a cabin, and we're just going to fellowship, and we're going to empower each other, and we're going to relax, and we're going to have a good time. We're going to clear the air. We're going to breathe. And we're just waiting to exhale. So, when we're at home, we're just holding our breath. We're just getting things done. But once we go on this trip, we are not going to be holding our breath. We're going to be exhaling. We're going to be having a good time. We're going to have fun. So I have several things lined up for that weekend, and we're just going to have a good time, and we're going to empower each other because everybody that's going to be there are going to be from different walks of life. So therefore we can even talk. Communication is key. So something that I know, there may be something that somebody else there knows, and I can talk. So it's just going to be a way to vent and just exhale and have a good time and just enjoy being a woman and also being around other people. So as I can say, that is another thing. So like I say, I have other things going on, especially my podcast. So I am taping now my podcast, just like I say, my journey up into getting everything up and running. I'm pretty much getting everything together. I'm getting my interviewees together, just putting my ideas together. So I will, like I say, be taping. And this time I'll be taping with other people. I also decided today that I'm going to do some on location taping. So some people that do have their businesses would like to have their businesses shown. So, I will be interviewing them. And I also would do some on location where I may go sit in their shop or in their their business and sit and talk with them and do some interviews on location. So I am very excited about that because, like I say, 2019 is not talk about it, it's be about it. And that's pretty much what I want to do. So I have enjoyed just going over this little snippet with you, just telling you a little bit about Hustlebabez, just telling you a little bit about myself. And there's definitely more to come. And like I said, I do post a lot of memes. So I'm definitely wanting to get into some of these memes that I'm posting to let you know what I feel, what I'm saying, and what they mean to me. And then you can decide, what they mean to you. But everything that I'm posting is pretty much empowerment. I am trying to empower you. I am trying to empower myself. And together we can empower each other. I have your back, you have mine. Growth. Like I say, my growth game is strong this year in 2019. And the thing about me, I am a team player and I like to win. So in order for me to win, if I'm doing great and my team is not doing great, then I'm actually not winning. So in order for me to win, I have to be doing great and my team has to be doing great. So I am definitely a team player, and what I'm looking for is a tight team so we all can win. So thank you for listening to my video tonight. And like I said, I look forward to talking with you again this week and just let you see me getting everything together. But have a good night. And remember, hustle babes, women empowerment. Thanks.